Khan. He seems like a nice guy. Because if you hit him, he yells, please stop. So I'd be like, all right, sorry, my bad. And then we'd just part ways. And that would be my, my strategy. Just hoping Khan is really nice.
Probably Teo, just because I don't think either of us could win.
What do you think, buddy? He says Tamia, because she probably wouldn't actually fight and we could just sit there and read a book together. Be pretty chill. I'm not really a combat kind of guy, like I'm pretty small. I don't think violence is the way for me. Who do you want to take on in single combat?
He thinks he can take Tybalt.
Which is fair, I think he could too.
I think I'd probably get into a fight with Teferi, kind of an argument about the ethics of like unbirthing people. What was it, Time Wipe, I think it was? The enemies no longer exist because they were never born. Probably just get into a big old tizzy with him about the ethical quandaries of that. I think that's the closest I'd get to getting locked in single combat with any planeswalker.
David, I can't stand him as bonkers.
This is a tough one. I think it's got to be Tybalt because I was saying earlier, I think Tybalt's punches would be random. It's like imagine just getting in a fight and then just randomly punches up in the air. Whichever planeswalker I can most likely run from, and because like Tybalt would randomly run in one direction for no reason because he's all about random.
I would have to say Tybalt because everyone has just been expressing how bad Tybalt is, and I would rather have a nice easy fight.
Nahiri, because I would fangirl out while she disembowels me. Oh, love Nahiri.
Mowu, because I could give him tummy rubs.
If I was locked in single combat without a planeswalker, it would be Ashiok, because all I remember from playing Theros is getting my Stormbite Dragon stolen by Ashiok every single time, and then dying to it. So I think that's decent reason for revenge.
Well, I'm gonna pick one that I think I can beat because they're basically like interdimensional gods. It's a tough gauntlet to pick from. Teo from War of the Spark, I got a pretty good shot against. One, he's only like 19, so like, I can probably take him. He looks like pretty skinny, pretty scrawny. I got good reach. I think I'm okay. None of the things he makes have any power, so I think I can just pound at him until I get tired, and I got a pretty good shot.
With you, because you are a planeswalker, I would fight you.
So if I was a planeswalker, being a blue mage myself, my emblem would have to say, every spell you cast can't be countered. Being a blue mage, uncounterability is what we're all about.
I like doing two things. I like putting extra lands into play. I like drawing cards. So I think what it would be like minus whatever, minus 8. During your end step, search a library for a basic land or a land, whatever, basic land, and whenever a land enters the battlefield, draw a card. You're rampant growthing and drawing a card, the two best things to do in Magic.
My ultimate would be probably destroy all permanents you don't control. Yep, nice and balanced. But your opponent can draw 7. I think that's balanced.
Whenever a creature would deal combat damage to a creature, player, or planeswalker, prevent that damage. My commander is Angus Mackenzie. That's literally what I do. It's my whole life. I'm like Angus Mackenzie and Karn putting together if they just didn't watch their figure.
Whenever you play a land, destroy target land. I really like to destroy land. Maybe even whenever you play a spell, destroy a land. I find it like very fun to just destroy lands. I still like a lot just destroying lands, so yeah.
Can I make up my own, or is this a...
Oh yeah, whatever you like, man.
My own. Just like bolt you 7 times every turn. 21 damage a turn. 21 damage a turn. Come in on 3, -2, 21 damage a turn.
Is like Kot's emblem not good enough for you?
21 damage a turn, 7 bolts.
It would be an emblem where creatures you control have power and toughness equal to the cards in all graveyards. It would be Lord of Extinction as an emblem, which would be ridiculous, but that's what I want. I want a Lord of Extinction emblem.
Well, it's got to be Teo, right? I mean, Teo never hurt anybody. Teo's just out there, just creating little walls, just having a good time, relaxing in the midst.
I'm quite a big fan of Tybalt's Rager. He's quite a cutie.
I mean, that's obvious. That's Mowu, right? Less woo, some woo, and then Mowu. Mowu's the best boy.
Fibblethip, who do you think the goodest boy was in War?
He doesn't know, he's totally lost.
There's literally only one answer to that question, isn't there? It's just Mowu. Was there another dog?
It was Fibbletip.
He's not a dog.
It was the Pegasus that got shot.
That was quite a good boy. That Pegasus died in the line of duty.
Gideon was a pretty good boy.
He's a lad, not a boy.
Alright.
He's a Chad.
Obviously, it's Ajani because Ajani is best Kitteh.
Goodest boy would have to be Mawu. Mawu's great. Special place in my heart for Charm Stray, even though it's not really named, I guess. But you know, they come in packs. It's important to have the pack.
The goodest boy in War of the Spark. The goodest boy. The obvious answer is Mowu, but that's not my answer. But I'm sure that's what a lot of people say because he's a doggo. I think Gideon's the goodest boy. He's the hero of the entire set. Without him, everything goes to heck. And he's selfless and awesome. And let's bet it kind of looks like a dog. So he's the goodest boy.
It's Mowu. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a great boy. It's Mowu. He protect. He attack. But most importantly, he giant growth.
No Fibbletip?
No, not Fibblethip. He's a nuisance. He's a ruckus maker.
Not the Pegasus that got shot.
Mowu. It's goddamn Mowu.
Not even the Pegasus?
Not even the You know what? That Pegasus deserved to die. Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. And feel free to follow me on Twitter @Savanti. But for now, take it easy. I'm Jank.